Good day, viewers. I'm Varfee Holmes, your motivational partner and friend from the Transformers Club Liberia, and I'm here to give you your regular 5 minutes motivational talk right here on Light Television Channel 2. On Light Television Channel 2, we say we lead the way. To go into our 5 minutes talk for today, I'd like to ask you a simple question which makes up our topic. Who are you? Who are you? This question seems to sound like the most simple of all questions asked, but in effect, this is the most important question to life. Who are you? It's a three-worded question that has in it everything we need to know about life. I visited my mother's school somewhere on the Soul Clinic Road just the other day, and I was speaking to a group of high school students. And during my deliberation, I asked them this question: who are you? And the hands were all over the place. One of them raised her hand and said, I'm a singer. Oh yeah, you're a singer, but who are you? And then she started to stutter. And I could realize that she did not understand the intrinsic nature of this question. Then a guy raised his hand. I am a dancer. Very well, thank you. You are a dancer, but who are you? Do you really know who you are? The answer to this simple but most important question to life is again a three-word answer. You are special. If you've never believed it for once, and as you're watching me on this television, I want you to believe that you are special. I know you're wondering in your mind, but why am I special? I'm facing all the challenges of life. I don't have food to put on my table, and someone is looking in my eyes and saying you are special. Oh yeah, that is the main reason why you are special. Because God, who created you for a reason. And the first of those reasons I like to put up is that you are special because you are a creation of God. When God was creating the world, He took no time to create man, understanding that the word would not be the word we live in, having so much of dominion and power and control without human beings. And so He had to make man. He literally called a meeting and said, let us make man in our own image. And He just did not go down to the dust of the earth to make man with His hands, but He breathed into man the breath of life, which is the Spirit of God. So it tells all of us that in us is the Spirit of God. It means that we are God-like. We are gods, so to speak. How can you be a God and you are languishing in poverty? How can you be a God and allowing situations to overwhelm you? I've come to encourage you that there is greatness in you. When God made you, He said you should go out and have dominion and power over all things. He did not say some things. So what does that say to you? It says that God, who made you, created in you the ability to conquer all things. And so as you go out this day, I want you to see yourself as a conqueror and not as a defeated person. I don't want you to mind that challenge that is facing you. You may not have money to pay your children's school fees. That's okay. Life itself is not a bed of roses. Life does not give us everything we want. But what we really want from life has got to come with a lot of effort. It has got to come with a lot of determination. It has got to come with a lot of strength and everything we have within our beings. The second most important reason why I want to let you know that you're special is that you have greatness in you. Now, God just did not create you, but He created you and placed in you potentials and abilities. Isn't that amazing that the God of this world would say, go and have dominion? Why would the maker of a car, for example, rate the mileage of a car and say this car was made to run 200 miles per hour. It's because the maker understands that this car has the capacity to run 200 miles per hour. So if a 200 mile per hour car was in a race with a 220 mile per hour car, obviously the 220 mile per hour car at best wins the race. So what does that say to us? It says to us that we were made with everything that we need to make our lives great. Unfortunately, people go looking all around them, all over the place, searching for greatness, when greatness is just on the inside of you. Haven't you noticed that everything that has ever worked for you must have started with a mental process? Unfortunately, sometimes we create a mental conditioning for ourselves that put us in a position of no lifting, of no return. We tell ourselves in our family, no one graduates from high school. What a sad declaration. I stopped by this morning to let you know that there's so much in you. There's so much potential in you. Dr. Miles Monroe, one of my mentors, was right when he said that the grave is the richest place on earth. And when I came across this question, I was baffled. And in a bid to answer my curiosity, he said the grave is indeed the richest place on earth because many people live and die without realizing their truest potential. I do not want you to fit in that category. I don't want you live and die without realizing how much you carry. There is greatness on the inside of you. Do not contribute to the grave, because in the grave there are songs that were never sung. In the grave there are books that were never written. In the grave, folks, there are messages like the one I'm giving you right now that you will not have heard if I did not decide, or if I were not led by passion and by destiny to talk to you today. So listen out. I like to tell you, as you go about your day to day, remember that you are special. And that you are not just special because you are special, but you are special because you are a creation of God, and you are so special because you have greatness on the inside. Reach out for that thing that is on the inside. Reach out for that driving force and put it to work. You'll soon realize how much you carry when you put your gifts and your abilities to work. Until I talk to you next time, I'm Varfee Holmes, as always, your motivational partner and friend. Say, have a great day and stay motivated.